Welcome to our few moments together on the Parsha. This Shabbos, we have the privilege of reading Parshas Vayechi, which of course ends with the words Chazak, Chazak, v'nis Chazek. We constantly try to strengthen ourselves. Despite the fact that we finished the entire Sefer Bereshis, we know that we want to strengthen ourselves to learn even more. This is a Seder filled with blessings. Yaakov blesses all his children. First, however, he blesses Yosef's children. In the pasuk in which he gives the blessing to Yosef's children, Ephraim and Manasseh, the pasuk says, "B'cho yivarech Yisrael lemor." In you shall the Jewish people bless, saying, "Yisimcha Elokim ke'Ephraim v'chimnashe." May Hashem make you like Ephraim and Manasseh. And before Yom Kippur, when a father blesses his sons, Friday night, when a parent blesses his children, he says, Yisimcha Elokim ke'Ephraim v'chimnashe. And even though some people have a minhag to say for the girls, Yisimech Elokim ke'Sara Rivka Rochel v'Leah, there are many who still say, even for the girls, Yisimcha Elokim ke'Ephraim v'chimnashe, because it doesn't mean they should make you like the men Ephraim and Manasseh, but like the symbols of Ephraim and Manasseh. The Ramban is a bit put off by the beginning of the pasuk, because the beginning of the pasuk says, B'cho yivarech Yisrael lemar. In you, in a lashon yachid, in a singular fashion. It should say, Bochem, because Bochem means in you, meaning in Ephraim and Manasseh. So he answers simply to say that he was really blessing them through Yosef. But the Be'er Yosef, the famous Yosef Salant, Zichrono Livracha, he has another interpretation. The Be'er Yosef says as follows. You know, here's a parent who wants to raise his children, and he wants them to follow in the Derech Hashem. There's nothing more gratifying, more important to a parent than that their children go in the way of Hashem. When they bless them, they want them to be like Ephraim and Manasseh. That even though they were raised perhaps over all the history of the Jewish people, mostly in an alien environment, still, just as Ephraim and Manasseh were able to be educated, to grow, and to become loyal to the Torah, despite their being raised in Egypt, so we bless our children, Yisimcha Elokim ki Ephraim v'chimnashe. But the Bechor refers to Yosef. Why do we begin the blessing Bechor? In you, Yosef, shall the Jewish people bless their children, saying, Yisimcha Elokim ke'Ephraim v'chimnashe. And he explains as follows. You know, it is very difficult in an alien environment to raise your children to go and follow the Torah. Yosef, a person could argue, had every advantage. He had the advantage of being the prince of Egypt. He could call in the best teachers. He himself could teach them. He can instruct them. He can give them every advantage. He can cloister them and protect them, because he is, after all, the king of Egypt practically. And so he had the power to arrange that all things be done according to his will. And yet, the Torah wants to let us know that even when you're in the most difficult of circumstances and cannot protect your children from the environment around, don't only look at Ephraim and Manasseh. No. Look at Yosef. Yosef came from the most humble of beginnings. He was, after all, thrown in a pit. Bora Amikta, a deep pit. He was sold as a slave. He was tempted in every which way and then put in prison. And from all of these trials and tribulations, he managed to extricate himself to the highest levels. So the Be'er Yosef says, it's not just the parents who have the ability to teach their children, but it's the Yosef himself. Through you, Yosef, all the Jewish people are going to bless their children. And they're going to say, maybe Ephraim and Manasseh were privileged, and maybe Yosef was able to create the absolutely perfect environment for them. But I want you to know that it's not only Ephraim and Manasseh that's the paradigm for who gets the blessings. It's Yosef. Bechor, in you, Yosef, no matter how downtrodden, no matter how difficult life is, no matter how hard it is to have your emunah intact, to hold your faith, to be able to recognize that Hashem is watching over you even when you're in the pit. That comes from Yosef. And that's why the pasuk says, Bechor Yivarech Yisrael Lemor. In you, Yosef, shall the Jewish people bless their children, that you were able to raise yourself up and ultimately raise your children up too. Beautiful parsha, a beautiful idea. Yosef HaTzadik, the only one of our forefathers that is given the name Tzadik. It's Avraham Avinu, Yitzchak Avinu, Yaakov Avinu, Moshe Rabbeinu, Aaron HaKohen, David HaMelech. But it's Yosef HaTzadik, because he was able to overcome the greatest adversities. And therefore, Bechor Yivarech Yisrael Lemor. Let's bless our children to be good Jews, to follow in the path of Hashem. Let's bless all the Jewish people that we come together and no longer have to fast on Asar B'Teves. Let's all come together as Jews, as brothers, Chavedim Kol Yisrael, and let us bring about that the Mashiach should come, that the Jewish people should be whole again and return to our home, Yerushalayim Eir HaKodesh, B'meira V'yameinu. Have a wonderful Shabbos.